Hey everybody, it's Jess. You're back with Keto Rewind. Today I'm gonna make a keto birthday cake. I've never made a keto birthday cake before, but my tried and true favorite artificial sweetener is called Swerve. I'll leave the links below in the description, but they also make a cake mix. So I've never tried it before. All I know is I have to make a birthday cake and it was bound to happen. So I'm gonna make the birthday cake today and let you know if it's any good. And also a quick little 9-scale victory. I have been measuring myself because I felt using a soft tape measure. I have just felt like I'm shrinking this week and I was curious, so I measured myself like midweek. Just off my hips alone this week, I've lost like an inch, and the week's not even over yet. Like, it's just crazy, it's melting off. So, I mean, I don't want to try and get too hung up on the losses, but I can't help but be so motivated by it. So, oh, and then the other thing, I've told you a couple times I own a women's plus size boutique, a Mrs. and plus size boutique. I got these new capris into my shop today, and I love them. Normally, I would be so afraid when I got new inventory, like, please, 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 will these fit? And it's like, I'm not even worried about that now. It's like these just came right on. They're elastic waistband jeans that are capris. They're wicked awesome. So if you want some more info on that, click the link in the description to shop them at my boutique. I'll insert a quick picture right now because it's kind of hard to see portrait mode versus, selfie mode. But anyways, let's go make the cake. All right, I'm back. Here's the cake mix. I don't know if it's gonna focus. So anyways, it's Swerve. And this is the brand of the sugar substitute that I use, and it's sweetened with erythritol. Has no weird aftertaste, no weird, it's just good. And it's as close as to real sugar as I found being keto. So this box makes 1 8-inch cake, round cake, or 12 cupcakes. So I was thinking, okay, so how do I make sure I stay on track with the nutrition? It's supposed to have 3 net carbs, not including the frosting. I'm gonna make a cream cheese frosting. But how do I stay so I make sure I have 1/12 of the cake? Well, instead of worrying all about that, I'm just gonna make cupcakes. And that's going to be 12 measured out. And this way you still get to have sweets, but you don't have to worry about going off plan. So let's get started. And one other note, just like as it would be with any other cake, I have room temperature ingredients. My eggs have been sitting out for like 2 hours. It just makes it creamier, less chunks. So pull everything out ahead of time and then go ahead and make it. So let me get my mixer out and let's start. If you don't have a kitchen mixer, you're missing out. This thing is so awesome. I make everything in this thing. Now, instead of using the whisk attachment, I like the scraper attachment. So it's like being able to scrape the sides and all at the same time. So the cake mix has 3 eggs, half cup of oil, third cup of water, and a tablespoon of vanilla. Like, very simple. It's an almond flour based cake mix. I'm used to a much more liquidy cake mix. So this one, just FYI, is more like a cookie batter. So now I'm gonna divide, excuse me, I'm gonna divide this up into 12 and put it in our muffin tin. While the cupcakes are in the oven baking, I'm gonna make the cream cheese frosting. So you're gonna need a whole block of cream cheese, 8 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna post these recipes on my blog. and probably in the descriptions below. I like to cut it up in little pieces to give it some help. And a cup, actually, let's whip all that up first. And a teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm gonna whip that all up, and then we'll add the sugar in slowly. All right, let's see what it looks like. I seriously have never had a keto frosting before, so. Okay, so now we're gonna add, see, it looks like frosting already. We're gonna add the 1 cup of Swerve. I like this sugar, it's the confectionate one. It has no aftertaste, in my opinion. Some of the ones like, please don't do Splenda, don't do, what's that one with an A? They sweeten like Diet Coke with. Aspartame, yeah, don't do any of those yucky fake sugars. This one, trust me on this one. So we're gonna put it in and hope I don't make a big mess. Looking good already. They said if you want a more like less, like there's a tint to it because I used vanilla extract. I guess you can buy clear vanilla extract, but for me personally, this is vanilla, so I'm more than okay with it being the color of vanilla. All right, I'm excited to taste this. Now that the sides have all been scraped, this is gonna frost my 12 cupcakes. All right, we'll give it one more and then we're gonna taste it. There's another recipe that I have that's similar to this, and they put like a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream to like fluff it up a little. But I'm just gonna follow this one because I've never had any keto frosting recipes, so how would I know what to judge it by? All right, so let's try it. Wow, it's really good. 2 thumbs up. So now I will be back when I frost the cupcakes. All right, and we're back. The cupcakes look delicious. They are cooling, so I can't decorate them yet. But I just put the frosting in a pastry bag with a tip, and as soon as these are cooled off enough, I will go ahead and decorate them. This frosting is fantastic. I will post all of the links below for the recipe. Ooh, I got frosting on my face. The recipe for these keto cupcakes. And if you have a birthday cake recipe or a frosting recipe or something like that, comment below so we can help everybody. And there you have it, the delicious keto cupcakes. Let me zoom in on one. They're real moist, they're tasty, and I added a cream cheese frosting that I made earlier, and it is delicious. So I highly recommend these. These are coming in handy because obviously birthdays are going to happen, and this is a great replacement for the traditional birthday cake. So I will see you at the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and all the links to the ingredients are below. Bye!